Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner and welcome to Selling Power's Daily Report. Today we continue our conversation with Chris Cabrera, CEO of Xactly Corp. Welcome, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Could you help me understand what are the three key elements that have to be in every compensation plan?
Well, the key elements in a really good compensation plan, for one, is that there not be too many elements, frankly. Companies try to do too many things with compensation, and so we recommend that there be no more than three performance measures, if you will, on how to measure a rep. Now, those will be different, of course, in every different industry, but that is one thing, is keep it simple. The second thing is to make sure that you provide web-based visibility, because you can design the greatest comp plans in the world, but if you don't provide the web-based visibility to the sales force prior to 30 days after the close of a quarter, that's a problem. So visibility is the second major thing, I would say. And then finally, the third thing, and I would tie that to the visibility, is have it integrated with a CRM system. You don't want your sales reps having to learn yet another sign-on, yet another system. Have it all be within a mashup of one single sign-on, whether you're using Oracle or Microsoft or Salesforce.com. Make sure that it's all integrated that way. If you do those three things, you'll drive better performance.
Help me also understand the visibility to management versus salespeople.
Yeah, because it's different, right? I mean, the salespeople, clearly they need a certain set level of visibility that drives their behavior. And of course, companies like ours do that, and they get that web-based visibility. Managers need to look at their own compensation, but they also want to look at their teams. And so it's very important we provide the individual managers all their subordinates so they can see stack rankings of, from best to worst, how their reps are doing. And this is important when you're a sales manager, and the ability to take that data and pump it out to Excel into a known application that you're comfortable with, slice and dice it, do whatever it is you might need for a management meeting. This is important stuff. So the reporting is very important to both constituencies, the reps and the managers.
So let's assume a realistic situation, which is a company that forecasts an economic downturn.
Yeah.
Now they want to change the compensation plan, but they're nervous as to the impact of the plan on the bottom line. What can they do?
One of the biggest mistakes that companies make in these Excel paradigms is they don't do an adequate level of modeling or analysis before they make these changes, or what we call tweaks. One of the things we provide our customers is just that, modules like modeling and analytics that let the customers in a sandbox environment play around with things, change the hierarchy, change the number of people, add, subtract individuals, change the rates, change those performance measures, many different things in an environment where nobody can get hurt. And they can really kind of run hypothetical transactions through and really see what the impact might be before they stick that into production and really start paying people.
I think it's an excellent idea. What about your own salespeople? How do you apply the secret sauce to your own company?
Well, we certainly eat our own dog food, and we have since the very beginning, and our sales reps love the way that they get paid because they can see it, and it's all integrated. We're through the CRM system that we use. It is single sign-on, as I said, and also we do things like one of the products that we have is Xactly Rewards. And so this is non-cash compensation where you can do contests and give reward points that can be redeemed for 1 million different products through Amazon.com. Again, all through that user interface, a single sign-on. And so we've really taken it to the next level where our reps are getting paid their cash comp to pay the bills, but the non-cash reward stuff, it really, I find, as I go through the hallways, the chatter is more about, hey, who got the new TV or the tickets to the ball game through their Xactly reward points. That I think that drives a lot more camaraderie and behavior as well as a team. And what's really neat about this is where with compensation you might pay on you closed an order for something and you get X%. Here we can incentivize a lead generation rep for the mere act of moving an opportunity from 20% in Salesforce.com to 40%. That's a very important notion, to be able to give reward points to that type of activity rather than, hey, you closed a deal or not, because sometimes a lead gen rep may not ever close a deal.
When did you introduce incentive compensation?
We started the company 3 years ago, March 1st of 2005, so we've been at it for just over 3 years. And our flagship product is Xactly Incent, and we've steadily added other modules around that to add more functionality and more breadth in the areas of modeling and analytics and some of the things we talked about like rewards.
Thank you, Chris. We are going to continue our conversation with Chris Cabrera tomorrow, where we discuss specific strategies for driving sales behavior.